Okay. This card on the bottom of the deck here is the Justice card in the reverse. In the upright, this relates to divine justice, a sense of being fair, but not just fair to one person, but really fair in the fairest sense of fair. To the overview, to the impassioned, or excuse me, dispassionate, objective truth of a situation. Even if everybody has to give a little bit or compromise. In the reverse, though, this can indicate some sort of a miscarriage of justice, something not being fair. Maybe a legal situation or something that does not come out right for you, possibly. Could be a Libra, maybe that you're having some kind of issue with. So we'll have to see how that plays out. So. Okay. My cat's, he's kind of a kitten, so I have to watch him like a hawk around cords and cables because he still wants to chew on a lot of things. He just ate dinner, so he shouldn't be hungry, but I obviously don't want him to chew through cords, and that sounds like a disaster waiting to happen. Anyway, so here we have the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups is about an offer of something solid, something concrete. You may not be able to see it depending on the size of your screen right now, but there is a fish in the cup. And this person's offering you something that you love. Or it could represent a child, a daughter, a younger person than you are, unless you're a quite young person yourself. But this is something having to do with a message, a communication coming in, a positive communication that you've wanted to have happen. Interestingly enough, we have here the Page of Wands. He's in the reverse, and if you look, he's even giving a shout out, like his mouth is open, his hands out, like he's going, "Hey," this kind of thing. This is the communication of an action, but that's not coming in. So it seems like something solid may be being offered here, but there's no action behind it. So for some of you, if this is a romantic situation, it could be that somebody's telling you that they love you, but yet they don't seem to be putting it into action. Like they're not taking you out on dates or calling you or texting you. Or, I hate to even say this, but it comes up with some people that I know. But, or that the person's not, maybe all talk, no action. Does that make sense? All talk, no action, or, that kind of stuff. Or they were supposed to be getting a divorce, but yet there's delays and they're still living together, and, that kind of thing that goes on. I try not to self-censor when I'm working, just because a lot of times if I'm channeling, it's not coming from me. So, but sometimes I hesitate to say things that might resonate badly with people. But again, general reading, take it as it resonates. Seven of Wands is about somebody who is defending something, but they're doing really well. I mean, this person's fighting off or fending off their attackers. You'll notice that he's even got his back half turned. He's kind of enjoying showing off a little bit. I mean, his branch over here has got even more blossoms than anybody else's on it. And he really does look like he's ahead of the game here. So whatever this challenge is, he's kind of enjoying it. So possibly this is you, right? Possibly you're vying for somebody's affection. Sometimes I talk like a Victorian, or I don't even know what. But say this is a love offer coming in, but yet the person's not quite putting it into action because there's somebody else involved. You still feel like you're coming out the victor, right? Now, this could also be a professional situation too, right? With that. Could be a job offer, and yet that this offer's coming. You know that they want you. You had a really good interview. Maybe they even did make the offer, but yet it's taking forever to roll it through HR. However, you're still enjoying showing off your skill set in some capacity in your work or career. Excuse me. I told you we had a lot of people. Here we've got the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords is truth, information coming in. So again, you're being told something. You know something. You have this knowledge coming in. Right? For some of you, it may be a cutting away of something as well. But most likely it's some kind of a truth. I think this message that's coming in is not just a solid offer, but it's information that you needed. Or this could be a second communication, something having to do with this information. Because we have here too, this Fool card. You're on a new journey. There's something that you're launching off into a new beginning. You're taking a leap of faith based on the communication that's come in about something that you're going to love and something intellectually that you're fired up about. So this is you saying, yeah, I've got this new idea for a project and I really think it's going to bear fruit because there's a fish in that cup. And interestingly, I'm looking at this right now. My eyes are drawn to this guy's necklace where he's got what looks like an eagle. And, eagles love to eat fish. And this eagle in the necklace has the talons out, like it's about to scoop the fish in the cup. So now you Aries are highly intelligent people, and you're also people of action. So a lot of this to me indicates that there's something you've had your sights on and you want to swoop down and scoop up that fish, because it's something you're passionate about and you're really excited about that. So good for you. So there is positive stuff coming in here. And again, you are on your A game from the looks of things. Whoever's trying to best you, it's not working. In the center of the spread, we have the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio person, potentially, not necessarily the case, but it could be somebody who loves you, is loving to you, somebody that you're in love with, could be a spouse, could be a mother, somebody like that who's benevolent to you, who cares about you, right? So there's that. And then here, beside her, we have the King of Pentacles. Now, neither one of them is looking at each other. She's either looking at her cup or across the cup. He's looking at the pentacles in the coin. So if this is you and your partner, be careful that you're not turning away from each other too much in your interest. Be sure to reconnect in that, right? This person here is very grounded, very stable, very, look at how squarely he's sitting with his feet, even as he's leaning over the pentacle just a little bit. He's still kind of four square, and this is the manager, the supervisor. This is the business owner, the entrepreneur, right? This is the guy that's got it going on. This is the loving, intuitive, healer, mother, lover, wife, whatever that is to you, right? And gender is immaterial. Sex is immaterial in these decks because it's more, general than that, right? It's more metaphorical. Now on the bottom, as we've seen, we've got this Fool card right here. Hi, baby. Little kitty wants to come say hi. We've got the Fool card right here. And as I said before, the Fool's really about new beginnings and taking that leap of faith, right? The Two of Pentacles, this is the energy following the Fool phase, is a sense of difficulty in juggling things. But because we've seen this Seven of Wands, right? This is more the now moment and this in a future moment. It looks like this energy is going to be overturned very quickly, so that you can get back into that balance and start rising to the top again, kind of letting that challenge fall behind you. Hi. Speaking of behind you, my cat just jumped behind me on the chair. Whoops. You got it? You got it, buddy? Whoop. Oh, where are you going? I hope he'll figure it out without scraping my back. There we go. So this is Three of Cups energy here. Three of Cups is about celebration, success, cooperation. It's about ladies' night out and people getting along harmoniously. It's also about, business partnerships and things that people raise a toast to. Just like you might toast a successful business and so on. So from moving in, from these energies, these are the energies that you're moving towards. Again, mastery of that business, toast, something is happening for you. And in spite of the fact that we have this lack of manifestation or some information of an action coming in, it's really not going to hold you back. I mean, that may be contributing to some of the stress that you've got right now because your balance might be a little bit off in this. But you do kind of have this loving support here too. So that's positive. Then again, this Queen of Cups could represent your own personal intuition. You're a Pisces. Or excuse me, you're an Aries. But Aries can be a very intuitive sign. You know, they tend to, they can be so intuitive, and it seems like they're just flying at things kind of random and passionately and intensely. But a lot of times they're really guided by a very solid gut. So this Queen of Cups could be somebody who's supporting you or helping you out, or it could be you following your own intuition, coming from a place of self-love with that. So something to consider, you know, how that plays out in your personal experience right now. But okay, so let's see. I don't think there's really anything here else that I want to get into with that. So why don't we go ahead and we'll draw a Sacred Traveler Oracle card. And let me show you the box real quick. This is a gift from my friend who just got back from Arizona today. I picked her up at the airport, and she got me these cards when she was out of town. Isn't that beautiful? She had no idea this was on my wish list for Amazon either. How cool is that? And it's a wonderful support deck. This is like my third or fourth time working with these cards, doing these 12 readings right now. And it's a really great support for the Witch's Tarot over here. You'll see what I'm talking about. Just, it seems like I have oracle cards that go with certain decks better than others. Like my Healing with the Angels oracles and my Angel Tarot cards and so on. But asking angelic support and help, spirit guides and helpers. Ugh, I can't take all of those. So I'm asking for divine support. You know what? I dropped the deck just now, so that sound is not me hand selecting a card for you. It's my silly hands over here struggling. Let me do that once. They're kind of stiff, though. That's not really a good way to toss them, but... So if we may have some guidance, support, help from Spirit. There's one. Miracles. Okay. Expect the wondrous to emerge. And give me a moment to, as I find the spot in the book that explains what the card means. Okay. So our card meaning here is expect the wondrous to emerge. Just around the bend, a miracle is waiting to happen. Release fear and uncertainty, and majestic wonders wait to unfold for you. Watch for them and embrace them. Some come in an unlikely form. Trust that all is unfolding for your highest good. Expect miracles in your life. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know what is expected tends to be realized. The more you become aware of the small marvels in your life, the more they will grow in magnitude. Celebrate and cherish them when they appear, no matter how small they may seem. What others see as ordinary, the Sacred Traveler sees as wondrous. Look at your life in a new way. Let go of fear and expectations, and allow the Creator to solve your challenges in a mysterious and wondrous ways. Don't limit the way you think miracles can appear in your life. All is well.